Hey guys, it's Rez. Before we start this video off, I do apologize for this somewhat depressing looking thumbnail and title, because when I think of the videos to make each week, I usually just have to sit back and just let my mind run wild, and I mostly think about when it comes to Kaiju Paradise, I usually think about how the game was when it was, the old versions, back when the game was like in its prime, so like 2022, 2023. And then I think about the problems that happened in the past, like, controversies with admins, and that type of stuff. So I apologize if this just seems depressing looking or somehow. But that just what comes to my mind. I try to make engaging videos for y'all. So anyway, thank you for 70 subscribers. I just made a video where I thanked y'all for 60. That was a week ago. So thank y'all. I've been growing really fast, and I really appreciate this. This warms my heart a lot, and I'm very appreciative towards y'all. Alright, on to the video. So y'all are probably wondering, what do you mean is Kaiju Paradise coming to an end? Now, I don't necessarily mean the game is just going to be gone one day. I think it's just slowly losing its relevance. Yes, it still has a decently sized community, but the massive amount of player loss from 2023 to today is ginormous. This game used to manage about 2,000 players daily and only manages about 500 to 800 on a good day. And it is just obvious that the game is losing its relevance. Many reasons are because of the controversy. There was controversies with the admin that included stuff like grooming and other inappropriate topics, which I'm not going to cover. There were controversies with the whole change category about the whole transfer stuff, and that is one of the many reasons why a lot of people stopped playing, because they didn't want to be involved with the community that is so closely aligned with Changed, and Changed itself is a very, very weird community. And then there's the lack of updates, Like, don't get me wrong, they update the game still relatively well, but I feel like they're paying more attention to experimental than the vanilla game. And that is one of the many reasons why people are quitting as well, If you don't have sufficient updates for the players to, do, people are going to not want to play. We were supposed to get a Party Bash update. That is completely off the table now. And they said that in the latest announcement. Hopefully we'll get a Halloween event this year, and a Christmas one. Most likely will. I'm assuming they're already planning up towards that, because they literally, messed everything up because they did not do any good events this year. Now let's take this into consideration. These developers and players are probably, let's say you're 15 in 2020, you would be 20 by now, or 21. I don't know how old Blackser was. I said that with like a lisp. The player base just might be outgrowing the game, I have kind of outgrown it. I love the characters, I love the community. The game has been a part of me for so long. I see that pretty often on this channel. And it's personally, for me, it's just a nostalgia thing. It's not me having an infatuation for the game. I actually don't even play Kaiju Paradise that much. If I was to show you, which for some reason I cannot, because I could not find it, my extension broke when I was making this video. I have probably less than 10 hours on Kaiju Paradise, only because it's just so boring. Even the new update, it's boring, They added the new mind map that, has been on experimental for so long, and it sucks. It's awful. It's trash. I know we want new map stuff and everything, but why add this? Why add this? It's, it gets so dark, like, oh my goodness. And you're supposed to be outside too. You're Shouldn't the moonlight do something? I don't know, man. Anyways, that pretty much concludes this. I gotta get hand to myself, like, I think I did very, very good in this video. I talked very, very confidently, and if you go back to my first video, not like the first one, but like the one I made 2 months ago, my thoughts on Kaiju Paradise, I stuttered a lot, and I didn't talk as confidently as I did in this video. I really got to hand to myself that I did pretty well, and hopefully that means I won't stutter as much. It's just like, it's something with my accent. I try to say stuff with no accent, so it doesn't sound like I'm trying to force it, and that's what messes up some of my wording. That's why I'll sometimes stutter, or like try to switch up a word I was saying with another word. But yeah, again, thank y'all for 70 subscribers. Y'all have been very, very, very kind to me, and I will see y'all next video.